there, it's Megan from Manifesting Me. Thanks for being here. I'm a manifesting consultant. I also wrote a book called The Pocket Guide to Manifesting, which I've linked to in the description box of the video. If you're looking for a quick, easy, fun read to get you on your way to manifesting bigger and better in all areas of your life, pick up this book. Details are in the description box of the video. You can also link in for a one-on-one manifesting session with me. If you've got a stuck point you want to work through, check that out. Link is also provided in the description box of the video. And hey, if you like the video, a thumbs up is great. It helps other people in our community find it. Subscribe if you want to know when new videos are posted. I'm going to talk today about a manifesting tip, an everyday in the moment tip you can use that I've been using recently to take yourself from wherever you are. So let's say, and in this case, I titled the video, how to get, better physical results. And I was thinking specifically because I started using this tip for myself when I was exercising, but it can really be used across any area of your life where you're doing something, it's feeling tough, and you decide, oh no, I'm going to change this energy, and just saying manifestations over and over to yourself in your mind, aloud, whatever works, you'll feel your vibration raise up and you'll feel your energy shift, and your body, your mind, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest a new experience with, you're going to feel tangible results just a few seconds later. So when I was doing this about a week ago is when I started. So I'm coming off of, first of all, what feels like a long, long winter in the Northern Hemisphere. And I was just going through a little bit of rehabilitation. I had somehow injured my leg. I like to run. I like to stay physically active. And my left leg was really, really sore. I don't even know how it happened. I think it happened over time. It doesn't matter. And I've looked into the symbolism of why it happened in terms of the message my body is trying to give me, because I believe every illness or physical ailment that we have is talking to us. It's trying to get us to pay attention to some area of our life where we need to make a change. So there's messages in everything that happens, including injuries. So anyway, left leg was just feeling heavy, and runs were getting really difficult to do. Normally what I like to do is go for a 5-mile run, a 6-mile run. A 4-mile used to be my short run. And with an injured leg, I found it was hard to do 2 miles. It was hard to do 3 miles. And I was in a lot of pain afterwards. I'm stubborn, so of course you're going to say, well, why didn't you just rest your leg for a week? I can't do that. I could, I just chose not to. So what I started to do is, because my leg has been getting a little bit better, I went and I saw a healer, and I was working with my own affirmations, and I was affirming that every cell in my body vibrates at the frequency of pure love. And I could feel my leg getting better slowly. I knew it wasn't going to be an overnight thing. I really had this belief that I was locked into, that it was going to take, a few weeks to start to see some progress with my leg. But still, I'm so stubborn that I would not stop running because I, again, like to stay active. Well, I was on the treadmill last week, and normally doing those 3-mile runs even, which I wanted to be a 5-mile run, that's what my mind was saying, like, oh, that would feel so good if you could just do that. That's such a great distance. My body's going, you're lucky if I give you 2. I was running, and then rather than focusing on what was hurting or when the ache would start, I said, I'm going to switch it and take my focus to what I want to have happen. So what I started to do was to affirm, wow, my body feels so great while I run. I feel fantastic running. I run fast. I run far. I feel like a good runner. I am a good runner. All of these affirmations were just coming into my mind, and I was thinking them, and I was feeling them, and I was just working while I was running to change my frequency, to change the experience. So something fantastic happened almost within 30 seconds of me shifting from focusing on what was hurting and what was aching to, no, I'm going to affirm how I want my body to feel. I'm going to affirm that I feel strong. I feel fast. I feel like a phenomenal runner. Whatever wording I was using, I was kind of changing it up. My body was responding in kind. Suddenly the ache was going away. I was able to get through 3 miles. And then I was like, wow, these affirmations, man, they're really working. Isn't it funny how no matter where you are on your manifesting spectrum, if you're somebody who's been manifesting for decades, or who is new to it, how we often forget some of the really simple tools we can use in the moment to have a phenomenal experience when that might not be what it started off looking as. So certainly when I was getting on the treadmill, I had almost programmed myself to expect it to be a tough run because it had been going like that for the past few weeks and with my leg hurting. And instead, what I've done over the past week, it might even be 10 days now, is I've shifted the energy and I continue to use this tool when I need it. And I'm now running 5 miles easily. And it's like, oh my God, I'm back. I feel like I have my body back. And it's just using these affirmations in the moment to change my experience of what's going on. So I encourage you to try that, whatever it is that in your life, whatever area of life you might be feeling a little bit of stuck point where some energy isn't budging and you really wish you were having a new and better experience. Try affirmations in the moment. Certainly for physical prowess, for strength, for endurance, anybody who, uses their body in physical ways, this is a great time to use those. But also, if you're working on some tough project that really requires a lot of mental acuity and you're feeling a little bit foggy and having a tough time, just start affirming over and over and over, or have some affirmations running in the background. That's another thing I like to do. Either I fall asleep to affirmations when I'm trying to really work with energy and improve some area of my life in a noticeable way, or just when I'm working throughout the day, I have them on real soft in the background, because we hear what's going on, and our subconscious is responding in the moment to what it's listening to what it's being exposed to. It's soaking it all in, and it's actually changing the tapestry of who we are and how we are interacting with the universe in that moment. So try it, see how it feels. I'd love for you to share a comment if you've got one. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to next time. And until then, happy manifesting.